Lego Batman 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, being an action-packed, adventurous game released in June 2012 as a sequel to the previous game, Lego Batman the video game. Lego Batman 2 features much more levels and offers much more than the previous Lego Batman, as well as background music featured from movies including Burton's 1989 Batman film and Donner's 1978 Superman film, as well as having many tracks created just for the game. I think this is a pretty underrated Lego game when compared to titles like Lego Starwars or Lego Marvel, and it doesn't get the credit and attention it deserves, but despite that, it still has its own tale to tell. In this video, we'll be taking a look at what makes this game so good compared to other big titles, the main points being its gameplay and storyline. The first thing we'll be taking a look at is gameplay. The game takes place in Gotham City, following much more levels and side missions than the original Lego Batman, as well as having open world gameplay, meaning players could freely roam around Gotham City. The graphics in the game are also very amazing, making it feel like you're in an actual Batman movie. With the open world feature, there are also two parts of the map you need to unlock by playing through levels and unlocking the character needed to open the gate, the first being Superman, using his heat vision to burn the lock, opening the second part of the map, and using Batman's electricity suit to open the second gate leading to the third part of the map. Both Batman and Robin have many suits used in completing levels and tasks, such as Robin's magnetic suit allowing him to walk on specific metallic surfaces and control metal objects, or Batman's sonar suit allowing him to shatter glass-like items using a weapon and having a built-on glider to do just that and glide. To achieve 100% completion, you first need to start by beating story mode. After this, you will have to obtain the stud multiplier red brick, which significantly increases the amount of studs you pick up. With these studs, you can unlock multiple different vehicles as well as characters, which you will need later on in order to go back in story mode using free play, using specific characters you couldn't before to complete side missions and unlock all gold bricks. The Lego Batman 2 game is also available to play on mobile as well as many other platforms including PlayStation and Xbox. Mobile being the worst, however, because the developers would go on to cut out the open world feature, the main thing making the game so fun, and the sound and cutscenes are compressed very horribly, so it's recommended for most to play on console. Now we'll be taking a look at the storyline. The story begins at the Gotham Awards show, where Lex Luthor and Bruce Wayne were both in attendance. The Joker and numerous members of his gang attempted to take over the award show by using the Joker's laughing gas, which briefly made people adore him. When Lex Luthor saw this, he reasoned that the gas may help him with the next presidential election. Joker and his gang would later be caught and thrown in jail. Following the award ceremony incident, Lex Luthor had a weapon called the Deconstructor, a kryptonite-powered tool that can disassemble indestructible black objects, using it to free the Joker from prison. The Joker would later utilize this to break out other inmates before making his getaway with Luthor. Batman and Robin would later go on to discover a break-in at Ace Chemicals, but would soon discover that this was actually the Joker trying to divert their attention from what he was truly up to. Batman and Robin would get themselves into trouble as they were leaving Ace Chemicals and needed Superman to intervene. Superman would then offer to help Batman catch the Joker, but he would refuse the offer. Later, Batman and Robin would track down Luthor and confront him. Joker would then use the Deconstructor to deconstruct the Batmobile. Because of this, they were unable to continue the pursuit and instead returned to the Batcave to examine a fragment of the demolished brick, unaware that it had a tracking device. Luthor and the Joker would go on to track them down, demolish the Batcave, and make off with Batman's supply of kryptonite, making them realize the real target all along, Superman. Later on, Superman would come to Batman's rescue once again, with Batman reluctantly allowing him to help this time in stopping Luthor and the Joker. With Robin getting what's left in the Batcave out, Batman and Superman travel to Metropolis and infiltrate LexCorp. Throughout the level, they would run into a giant Joker bot, piloted by Luthor and the Joker, who would go on to use the stolen kryptonite from Batman to subdue Superman. But they were unaware that Batman and Superman had swapped suits beforehand, with Superman still strong, going on to destroy parts of the Joker bot, weakening its structure, and then a later fight, weakening it more to a point where it started leaking kryptonite. This is where Robin would show up in a multicolored Batmobile, which Joker would use the Destructor to attempt to destroy the Batmobile once again, but would be unsuccessful with the new Batmobile being indestructible to the Destructor. Robin would then get Luthor and Joker to chase him around Gotham City, with Superman and Batman working to set up traps for the robot, slowly weakening its structure and taking down the bot. With Luthor accepting his defeat, he still wanted to get his revenge against Bruce Wayne, attempting to destroy the Wayne Tower, climbing to the top of it. With this being seen from the watchtower, Martian Man notifies the Justice League, who go on to help, with Green Lantern keeping the building stable and other members knocking the robot off the building, plummeting down into the street. With the robot now being out of commission, Luthor and the Joker would get out wearing power armor to try and take on the Justice League, but would effortlessly be defeated, leaving Batman and Robin to have helped save the day once again. As said before, this game is super fun and very nostalgic to those who played it back around the initial release of the game in 2012. But I think what truly makes this game unique is the open world feature, which I personally think was amazing. It was great to go on your own adventures, unlocking characters' vehicles in whatever order you wanted, as well as exploring the city of Gotham freely and being able to go on rides in Joker's own amusement park. But what was really amazing was the multitude of DC characters throughout the game from outside Gotham, such as Lex Luthor, The Flash, and many more. With all that being said, this was my take on LEGO Batman 2 and what makes this game so special to me and many other players. If you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Thank you for watching.